wife and I were the only Westerners there, so he was giving us a little bit merciful Sangha. And he was telling us how back years ago they were so poor in the Gaudiya Samiti, and Srila Keshav had them take out each brick and they would sell and fill it up with plaster and sell the brick for rice. And they would take it to the temple like that. And he was speaking to us like this, and then I had this doubt in me. I wanted to ask him. I said, Gurudev, I want to help you with this project, but if I help, what if it becomes like ISKCON? And Gurudev said, I'm not ISKCON. He said, I'm not ISKCON. He's very, very forcefully, I'm not ISKCON. Like, there's a difference. He said, but what happens when you leave this world? What happens? And he said to me, I will never leave. He said, I will eternally remain in Braj, Navadvip, and Gambhira. So it's a good meditation that Gurudev is not leaving us. As Prangavindapu really helped me at a certain time of my life when I was actually having to face an order that Gurudev gave me, and I was very much bewildered, and I was feeling bereft of my Guru's association. And Prangavindapu was so kind to tell me, confirm with me that my Gurudev is always with me. So in the same way, Gurudev is always with us. As I spoke a couple of months ago that Srila Govind gave a lecture one time in the purports of Chakradana Dilajay Jamni Jamni Prabhu say how he's my Lord life after life. So why not now? And then he said this is done, how the relationship between the disciple and the Guru is kept intact by the agency of Yogamaya. Yogamaya, she makes arrangements that Gurudev goes to Nityadam and the disciple may remain here, providing the disciples still following Gurudev and has Shraddha in Guru's instructions. Then that Gurudev, he keeps that association by Yogamaya Totsi intact in three ways. He inculcates in the heart, he comes himself, or he empowers a nearby Vaishnava. He said like this. And his words were certainly not theoretical, very fact, 100%. The sadhu's words are fact. And this came to life when my Gurudev departed, and then Gurudev was coming into my life at the same time. Before my Gurudev departed, it was like an overlap. So it was not like a period where we didn't know what to do, where to go, where to take shelter. So Gurudev mercifully came to our life, and he was actually, last night, so many thoughts of how much mercy he has given us and myself. I'm thinking about all those different times. He did give me so much encouragement, and he did have high expectations of me to be a Paka Vaishnava or better Vaishnava than I actually really am. He had expectations of me, and I really pretty much feel that I failed. However, I've heard a story about Upamanya, one disciple, Upamanya, that he had been given instructions by his Gurudev to fast. I don't recall all the details, but somehow or another, it was a very difficult instruction. He couldn't eat it without his Guru's permission. But he was becoming very hungry, so he started drinking milk out of the udders of the cow. And then his Gurudev chastised him, I told you, I didn't give you permission, you cannot eat. Then he was thinking something else, and finally he was eating leaves. And they were poisonous leaves. He became blind. He fell into the ditch, into like a well, and he was just crying out, help, Hare Krishna, chanting. And his Gurudev heard him and came to help him and gave him vision. But the purport, as I understood it, is that although he could not really follow the instruction of the Guru, someone's listening on the phone. Okay. He could not. Someone was listening to the. He could not follow the instructions of the Guru, yet by his sincerity in trying to his best ability to fulfill the order, it was kind of like a trick instruction. It was really like a trick test. So and then I want to speak about myself, but Gurudev is very, very clever and so much super intelligent beyond what we can understand. He gave me so many instructions, and I kind of like failed many, many times, miserably, falling flat on my face, and Gurudev just chastised me more. But it was his mercy, because he told me to go, not open a mat, he told me I should be in a mat. The mat which did not exist. be in the mat and, oh yeah, stop. Okay. So anyway, so I just, I'm very much appreciative of, that I can remember all the things that he did for me, and he actually came to Orlando, and I take it that he came for me, because I had some doubts in my heart, and he came only one day in Orlando, and I was able to see him and speak with him privately, and then at the airport as well, and by that little association, it was confirmed when Maharaj told me to hold this flower bouquet in the airport, and I was thinking nothing of it. And then as they were leaving, I was thinking, when is he going to take this away from me? Then I realized, oh my gosh, this Gurudev is giving me his mercy. He's giving me mercy. He's actually supporting me. He loves me. He's giving me this kripa. And then I just kind of felt overwhelmed, and I feel really overwhelmed now. I'm sorry for taking so long. I can just ramble on, but I feel a little bit at loss right now. That I could not do better as a disciple. I could not fulfill his order properly. I could not be what he expected me to be. But he's given us an order to do certain things, and that order we can carry on. We have time in this lifetime. So I beg mercy that I can come up to the standard of being somewhat of a Vaishnava. Shri Gurudev Ki Jai.
Oh, that's it.
You want to sleep in here?
It doesn't go all the way there, does it?
Transport time.
She's coming here? Says you could. You will?
Oh, I thought you were going to hand me a mic, so I have to go all the way over there.
Yes.
Well, whatever. I once went to Udi in some distress, and I said to her, I don't feel that I have a relationship with Gurudev. Without any hesitation, just immediately she said, you have the same relationship with Gurudev as you have with your scripture master, Srila Prabhupada. So immediately I was happy. Because of course, you can relate. Does everyone understand that, what I just said?
Yes.
Okay, I won't elaborate then. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any. But everyone should realize in their deepest heart, this is what something, whenever I talk to Srila Gurudev about something, 2 times he said to me, go deeper, go deeper. So Srila Prabhupada